Hey everyone, obviously I'm not Camille, but it is Thursday and Camille asked me to fill in for her today, so here I am. First off, my name is Jessica, but most people just call me Jessie. I am obviously a huge fan of theater. Theater kind of occupies my entire life, even my bedroom, which I'll give you a little scan of right now. So there's my wall. And then there's the wall above my bed, which appropriately has a poster of Lee Michelle and Jonathan Groff. I guess we'll be guest starring in my blog today. But here's the rest of my room. So yes, theater occupies my entire life. School, my room, my brain. I don't know if there's a specific theme for today, but yeah, I guess it's random theater babbling for me today. I am a theater major in college. I plan on pursuing a career in theater also as like maybe a stage manager or a makeup artist. In fact, as long as I have a job in theater, I'll take it. I mean, I'll sweep up the floors backstage if I have to. As long as I'm part of theater, I'm good. I just like being in the theater. I can be sitting in the audience or in the booth or sitting in some dark corner, making sure the props are put in their proper places, and I'm happy. I could go on and on about my love for theater, but I should probably find some specific thing to talk about. So you guys must have heard by now, and if you haven't, you're gonna find out right now, that Southern California has been hit by a couple of earthquakes. Now, the first one, like the first big one that everyone felt in Southern California, happened on Easter Sunday. And at first I thought it was just the garage shaking my room, but it wasn't. About 10 seconds into it, it got stronger and stronger and I started freaking out. Because I've never felt an earthquake, or at least I've never like really felt an earthquake. I've always heard about it and said, oh yeah, sure, I felt one. But this time I really felt it. I mean, everything was shaking. I was freaked out. I like ran out of my room. And my dad was outside hanging on to a fence and he thought the wind was blowing. I'm like, Dad, the wind doesn't shake the ground. So I decided to just go check into my form spring and see if I have any interesting questions. So I'll be right back. My friends are really boring and they don't know how to ask really interesting questions. So I just found one that I got a couple months ago. If I had the choice between living in New York, but not being allowed to see any theater, like any theater at all, or staying here in Southern California and being able to see any theater I want, as long as I have the money, of course, I'm guessing. Now, I love New York. I've only been there once, but like, just the pace and the energy of the city was just amazing. If I couldn't see theater while I was there, or anywhere, if I couldn't see theater anywhere, like I wasn't allowed to, I don't know why I would be banned from a theater. But if I wasn't allowed to see a show anywhere, I wouldn't want to be there. I would see no point in being there if I couldn't see theater, or living there and see no theater. So my choice would have to be stay in San Diego and be able to see any kind of theater I want. I mean, theater in San Diego it's a pretty good scene in San Diego as far as theater. We have the La Jolla Playhouse, the Old Globe, and of course we have like Signet and the Lyceum with San Diego Rep. There's the Diversionary Theater in Hillcrest. There are all kinds of theaters, and La Jolla and Old Globe seem to be like the most well-known ones. We have a pretty good season coming up. Next to Normal's coming next year. Hair's coming next year. Let's see, what else is coming? Beauty and the Beast is coming. West Side Story, Stomp, Burn the Floor. So that's what's coming to San Diego as far as like Broadway tours. But there are also the regional theaters like Old Globe and La Jolla. And La Jolla has some pretty good shows going on. The last show I saw there was Bonnie and Clyde the Musical, which was actually pretty good. It had Laura Osnes in it. Played Sandy on Broadway. And the Old Globe gets some pretty good shows. The last one I saw there was Whisper House. So yes, I would choose San Diego and theater. Being in New York and not being able to see theater would just be a drag. I had fun filling in for you, Camille. Hope you're having a great time out of town looking for colleges. And if anyone's interested, you can check out my vlog on my channel. I'll leave a link to my channel. You can check it out. Most of them are pretty theater related. Bye. 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 See you. You still watching? You haven't closed it? Oh, that's so nice. I'm just gonna keep waving. And cut.